Welcome to Get Snatched Self-Esteem. Now, today we're going to continue our series, and I'm going to talk about the power of positive affirmations. Basically, um, we all, when we're talking about our self-esteem, sometimes we get caught up in that little voice that we hear that says, why are you trying that? You can't do that. I know all of us have had it at some point in time where that little voice is always telling you what you can't do. Okay, and a lot of that has to do with how we were raised, how we truly do feel about ourselves, and all the things that people have told us about ourselves or whatever that we've had to deal with. It could have came from a parent, a sibling, a teacher, anybody. Okay, we've all been influenced by all those people all of our lives. So according to if it was more of a positive or a negative experience, that's where we hear that little voice and that one that doubts us all the time. I used to get it all the time, but most of the time I learned to push it back, act like I didn't hear it, tell it to go to hell, whatever, to move myself forward. But that takes time and it takes a lot of work to heal yourself and become more confident and become more loving of yourself. I knew there has been a time in my life I could not even look myself in the mirror and tell myself I love you. That used to be the hardest thing in the world for me. I don't know why. Because I did love myself, basically. That's just to be perfectly honest. That's what it was. So I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think I was good enough. I couldn't look at myself. And if I did look at myself in the mirror, then all I wanted to do was find something wrong. Or I couldn't look, and I definitely couldn't look into my own eyes and tell myself that I love you. Okay, it was very hard for me to even say it to other people. But now, being the 6 decades on this planet, I have learned to heal myself, to love myself, and to move forward. And a lot of the way to change that narrative or to change that self it really is self-hatred or not being positive about myself was through affirmations. Just like anything else, if you keep doing it, repetition, 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 just like exercising or whatever, it's the consistency, it's your ability to keep at something even when it's hard. Is how you get good at it, how you continue to grow and heal yourself. And the same thing goes with your affirmations. You have to say positive things to yourself for it to finally get in there and become a part of your personality and a part of your self-talk, a part of how you even think. Do you know? I know everybody knows somebody that is constantly negative. Every time something is going good, Sally Sausage Head comes in the room and takes the air out the room because here she comes with her stuff. Okay, and a lot of times everybody's like, "Oh Lord, here she comes." Brace yourself. All right. And the thing is, we've all been somewhere not in a good place at some point in time in our lives. Nobody's positive all the time. That's a hard thing to do. Okay. And I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying, people that are eternally happy all the time, usually you can't stand them. Let's just be perfectly honest. But the fact of the matter is, we're emotional. We have our ups and downs. We have our good days, bad days, good hair days, bad hair days, whatever. What do? You learn to put a cap on and keep it pushing. Put a unit on or something to keep it pushing, right? You don't have to wallow anything. And that's what I do. When I'm having a hard time with something or whatever, I'll give myself maybe a day. And then after that, I'm done with that. Because every day you're getting closer to death. That's the way I look at it. Every single day, you don't have time uh, to waste on nonsense, because that day that just went by, you'll never get it back. The moment, the minute, a minute ago, you'll never get back. So you need to stay positive, start working on yourself, and so you can reach your goals and reach a feeling of well-being, and it's achievable. Sometimes I think as sisters, we done held it down so long. We have fought and done without and sacrificed and did a whole lot of stuff. And sometimes you kind of feel like, damn, is it ever going to let up? Am I ever going to get where I need to go? Is this going to get any easier? Well, yes, it can. It's just all up to you. It's up to how you want to live your life. That's a decision you get to make every single day. Every new day is a new opportunity, a new chance to heal, to love, to laugh, to live. That's how I look at it. And so using positive affirmations is a way, like I said, to change your thinking. And that Sally that I was talking about earlier, you might could talk to her and say, look, it's about time that you love yourself and find something positive in yourself, because nobody wants to be around you. You're a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, if you're negative all the time, you're going to draw negativity to you. When you're positive and put that out there, that's what comes back to you. So that's why it's so important for us to get a hold of that and do what we got to do and to live your life, because this is not a dress rehearsal, people. Okay, this is it. So either you're going to do it now, or, like in Shawshank's Redemption, that's one of my favorite sayings. Get busy living or get busy dying. One of the two. That's the only two choices that you have. And that's what you have to get prepared for and do your thing. Okay? So basically with writing a affirmation, it should be a positive. You can't write an affirmation that says, oh, I hope I can stop being so grumpy. That's not an affirmation. You can basically tell a thing is an affirmation if you start off by saying, I am, and make it positive. Not, I am grumpy. You can say, I am enough. I am living my best life. Okay, there are different things. You can write affirmations about just life in general. You can write affirmations about your body image. You could write affirmations about your confidence. It's a myriad of things that you can talk about. So since you've been doing all the previous exercises and the things, take some of the things that you feel you need to work on and make an affirmation out of it. Okay? Okay, take me for example. I could say, dealing with my weight or whatever has always been a struggle. At this point in my life, I really don't give a damn, and anybody don't like it, kick rocks. Ooh, brothers, I ain't got time. I never have though. And I always looked around the room and I had to find his brother there. And I'm sitting up here tripping like, I'm fat. And then I was like, finally, I was in high school, I think. And I said, wait, hold up. Girlfriend, I'm fine. And I got to find boyfriend too. What am I tripping on? Okay, so even now, as I'm older or whatever and ain't tripping, I have learned to say, hey, I am enough. My body is perfect just the way it is. I am beautiful. I am confident and I feel good in the skin I'm in. Okay, those are the type things. So if that's an issue for you, you can write a affirmation about that. If you're not confident, then write a affirmation saying I am confident and strong and believe in myself at all times. Okay, say that enough, you'll start believing it. Okay, just anything as a woman, period. Okay, you can say things about just being a woman. I love being a woman, and the strength that I have affects everyone in my life in a positive way. Okay, see, say something that you know to be true and that you can really change your thinking and change how you look at yourself. Then that's going to radiate out and people will start noticing a change in you. That's what you have to do. And center the affirmation around, like I said, some of the things that we've already covered in previous lessons, and find what you need to work on and write those affirmations, and then attach them to something you do every day. Make it a ritual when you get up in the morning. You might get up, say your prayers, do a meditation, do a short little exercise thing or whatever. And what I'm starting to do, time I wake up and open my eyes, after I thank God for being here another day, time my feet hit the floor, I will say one. Okay, and just one. You can start off with just one. You don't have to write a million of them, because then they don't stick in you as much. We all know you have to do something for like 21 days for it to become a habit, right? So maybe get up 21 days straight, say this one affirmation every morning, and see if it doesn't become a habit. Attach it to something else. I heard somebody talking about attach it to when you brushing your teeth. You don't have to say it necessarily. You can think it. So while you sitting there brushing your teeth for them 2 minutes, because I got one of them electric brushes that goes for 2 minutes, say it over and over within those 2 minutes while you're brushing your teeth. And like I said, it'll start becoming second nature. And you already know about subliminal messages. If you need to hear it, you could tape your own self saying your affirmations, and then play it for yourself in the morning or late at night. I find late at night is nicer to have several, so you can kind of listen to them as you're going to sleep. There are a bunch of affirmations with subliminal messages in them on YouTube. To look for whatever. If you have anxiety, if you going through something, if you want to do weight loss, they have affirmations embedded in the music, so it's sticking in your subconscious, and so you're not thinking about it, but it's sticking there, it's getting there, and you will start finding how you start waking up feeling better, feeling more energetic, or being more relaxed, or whatever. That is the power, one, of words, and the power of affirmations to change all your stuff. And we have to, in order to heal ourselves and live our best life. Okay, and and we all know life is great, life is wonderful, just to keep it going, so you don't fall into a lot of traps along the way, because you are so positive in your thinking in terms of yourself, and it radiates out till you'll start seeing more positivity will come your way. I've always said, if you wake up in the morning, get up, hit your head on something and then stub your toe and then whatever, trip when you're going into the bathroom or whatever, then you say, oh, this is going to be a jacked up day. Then what happens? It's jacked up. But if you could trip or do whatever, catch yourself, oh, dog, damn. But you don't dwell on that, then your day can change and not be stuck. See, that's how we get stuck in stuff. You think it, and so it is. As above, so below. But that's the way you should be thinking. But we know that we get caught up, and then we put that out there in the universe, and then when it come back on us, then we shocked and appalled. Well, you have that power. Your mouth, your words are very powerful. Very powerful. As a Christian, some of you all know where the Bible says that God's word shall not return void. Okay, well, if we are like in God's image, then why would your word return void? You have that power as well. And we already know that the words coming out of your mouth can make a difference in other people's lives and in your own. Okay, so go to the website ToniYodom.com and go to the Get Snatched section, and you'll see the exercises that we've been doing. So if you're just getting to this video now, you can go back and start from the beginning and do all the exercises till you get to this point and write your affirmations that will help change your thinking. So I thank you for coming to Get Snatched in another way. Not only our waist and our weight, but we getting snatched self-esteem wise. We're getting snatched beauty wise. This is how we do it. So thank you for coming and pass the word on. Let's keep growing our group. Okay. And let's keep everything positive. Let's change. We got hot girl summer coming, so we gotta do this and be the best that we can be. Love yourself. Love yourself. Lord knows it took me a while, but I'm there. Okay, so if you like this video, subscribe, like, share, do all that, because I'm giving some good stuff, and we need to be sharing this stuff and with our sisters and some brothers too, because they need it too, to build, because that's what I'm about this year, being about helping my people heal in all kind of ways. Okay, and so keep it going, keep sharing, and I will see you guys the next time.